shield that denies any kind of, like the Braum specifically, just being able to jump on the Kai'Sa, it kind of blocks that. So I think that Morgana pick is really suited there. Joko might... Oh, if he runs into him here, he could be in a bit of a pickle.
There's going to be the pillar, and he's going to have to flash that wall. Followed through. He's got to hop, though, but Blank is here. This might be very early first blood. You can see the Ghost already used Joko. Nowhere to go, and oh no! It's first blood for Blank.
And Giants are no ultimate, which is a little bit not coordinated well here.
Suspect. Ooh, nice shockwave, though, and last breath comes in, but Memento is there. Tower shots. Memento's going to keep this chase on going. Flashes, takes a bite out of Crime, and it was going to be Betsy. Now, Norscarin, he's in some trouble right now, surrounded by Giants members as the Lamb's Respite ends. Down he goes, so Giants pick up one. It's a trade on the map.
It's a trade, and they're already working on that mid lane to try and knock that one down, and a four-man push is pretty strong, but as you can see, that tower's already pretty weak, so first blood tower going in the favor of Roccat as well.
Yeah, Roccat managed to make their strength known a little earlier on in this game, so now the gold lead starts to grow here at 16.6. And it will start to get a little closer with Giants picking up that tower down bottom, but that's still one kill on to Blank. And look at some of the item buys that are already coming through, especially in that mid lane. They have to get through. They're going to have to place Fnatic, Schalke, No Fear, all these teams. Now Roccat, they're going to get an easy peasy take up on the top side tower and keep on charging with that Rift Herald. Ruin's going to need some damage instead of letting him be on the Gragas or the Sejuani that Roccat banned away. It clearly is working out right now, and they're getting more towers as a result of it. The third
towers right now, though there is a mid lane push coming through as well for Giants. Probably not going to get anything there, honestly, which I think gives me a little bit of time here to talk about what I was going on before about baiting that Kindred pick there, because Memento running the Trundle into lane. So Giants are taking this dragon, and Roccat decides, you know what, fellas, you can have that dragon, you take that one. How about we take your mid lane tower? I think tier 2 mid for a mountain dragon is a pretty decent trade, and if they rotate over to the top side now, they may get even more.
As long as they get out alive, it was one flash burn for Sir Nukesalot going forward with the Braum ultimate. And now Prophet will be able to fire down the tower on the top. They get 2 inners for that one. Great trade. They're going to force the teleport back, and that's going to be Sir Nukesalot going. Betsy and Joko will pick up a tower, just barely, but look at what they're losing in response for it. Hiku, Memento, Norscarin. He's going to have to... Oh no, Betsy! Last breath. Yeah, it will be, my friend. Okay, so sometimes the chase works.
And then they decided, no, that's not going to happen, and then it's just... What do you want? But here comes Memento, he is coming down.
Memento is coming through, so that's going to be the 1v2. Now Betsy, let's see how much time he can buy as the flash is forward. He dies for the dash, and that looks like he's going to die. GA, but look at what Giants have started. Is this the long con? Is this the bait? Let the Yasuo die, and we get the Baron?
I can't believe this is going to happen. It
won't. It's going to be right. That's going to be Ruin's red carpet thrown down. The shockwave, the ball, it's going to get flashed, and Joko secures it. He's going to have to hop over, or maybe he just gives his life. Lamb's Respites down, and he takes one for the team. But that's 3 members of Giants that get the Baron.
What really surprised me the most about this play is, oh my goodness, he's done it.
Okay, now he decides he wants to go all in. This time, though, he gets barbecued and shut down by Ruin. Remember, they still have the Baron buff on 3 members. Can Roccat finish the fight here? It looks like they can. Shutting down Ruin's going to be critical for them to break into this base, and Norscarin bringing up the rear. Not going to be enough, though, for them to actually take in Hib down, so Roccat only get a tower out of that.
I mean, 1 for 1
do. And they don't get any objectives on this wave.
But I think that's fine. The way Rockat's doing it here right now is fine. Being indecisive or perhaps not really like just slamming your foot on the pedal here is okay because you are chipping away at the inhib.
Shockwave, find Ruin, and he gets equalized down, goes gold as well. Nukesalot, Joko, they're going for it, the fight, the last breath. Betsy looking for Memento, Hiku coming in, but nobody's died just yet. Nukesalot might be the first to fall. There's the Lamb's Respite, just outside of a Memento, steps in at the last second, heals up Big Gnar against the inhibitor, but Betsy gets Memento, and that's going to be GA popped. Giants, all 5 members standing tall, and Prophet left out to dry, shut down by Steelback.
And this is what I said, you want to be paying a little bit more.
Hold on a second, though. Betsy's back
doing
at
Betsy things again.
Yeah, now is he going to have enough time to take down Prophet? That's optimistic. I think we might see a repeat of the last time around. Prophet does have the Frozen Mallet, flashes forward, trying to get them slows on. Betsy, what can you do? No flash available. Oh, nice wind wall, and Joko's there. Well, this is where we cue the yakety sax, I feel like. Betsy, can he two-step it all the way through? Teleport coming through. Giants fight, force the fight. Betsy could be going down, but that's the GA teleport canceled. Oh, he got jebaited by his team.
He got a bit debated by his team, but he's a little. Honestly, I think if his team.
Scarin is guarding. He's not the tankiest. He does get a root off. Now there comes the True Shot Barrage. Ruin going around the side, and he got him all trapped inside the pit. Can they win this fight to 4v5? Shockwave pulls him in. Ruin's gone down. Baron is going to get smited, taken out by the Kaisa. Now will Giants be able to take any more members of Rocket down with them? They find one, steal back, flashing forward, finds TQ for the double kill. And meanwhile, Joko gets a kill of his own.
Honestly, it means now Betsy maybe can actually push somewhere else in the bot lane. Betsy's now homeless.
There's nothing for him to actually push.
Exactly.
I mean, he's in the mid, but Baron is worth itself. And
yeah.
Rocket don't seem to be keen to go for it now. HeQ does get chunked, shields on as well. Rocket going in, there's a big scoop. Will it be enough to take the fight? But Prophet already melting his health bar, almost down to 0. Dark Binding tanked up by Sernixalot. And that is the sombrero of the Shockwave. Prophet's coming back up, only to be going back down. Betsy going all in for this one as Joko picks up the killing blow. And now Giants racing to get the cleanup on. HeQ gonna have to flash back, steal back following through, and this is just a long extended chase.
They're gonna keep going though, they've not had enough, and Ruin is coming down for the flank.
Let's see if he's able to find it. Betsy a little low, has to be careful to get too far forward. Oh, flashing away, Norscarin couldn't quite find the dark binding he needed in HeQ. Norscarin's gonna be going down, HeQ soon to follow. This is going to be Giants cleaning up on this one, but look at what's happening in the mid lane.
Memento's trying to backdoor his own inhibitor, but I don't think you want to defend at all here. You have an open bot side, you have a minion wave coming down as well. You could just end the game right here.
Giants are actually doing this 40 minutes and they turned on the heat, finding the fight they needed, and it's only going to be Memento here to defend. If there ever was a miracle play to keep the miracle run alive, that was it, Foxdrop.
It's happening right now, and Betsy, you see him, he's really low, but he wants Memento too.
Lamster Spite just to keep Joko healthy enough. Teleport coming through. Betsy getting the last breath, and it will be the last breath for Rocket as Giants Gaming have won the game.
I want to draft something that is a little bit safer in the top lane, and unfortunately for you, Pyra, there is no Hail of Blades Jhin. It's going to be an Essence.
Kobe is playing very
obviously safe from Kobe as well, because he's going to TP back into lane.
Yeah, going to allow H2K to net themselves an early Ocean Dragon as well, so nicely played for the H2K side all around.
Can I just say, Hextech Alistair is an absolute scorcher of a skin.
Uh-oh, speaking of Scorchers, Smitty, he's having a bit of a bad day. Xerxes going forward, that's first blood. Tower shots are flying, but he gets out alive.
Rengar. Slash NAJ, slash NA.
I mean, NA anything, to be completely honest, but there's a bit of a fight going on here over this blue buff. Xerxes, he gets the Lamster Spite level 6 on, Kasing on level 4. He's going to be fighting right in the middle of it, and there after Odoamne gets the teleport out. They find Sheriff caught in the Demonic Ascension, H2K scattering. Kadril, there's the ball delivery on top of him, and Nitsy's going to pick up a kill as well. Splicer on 3 and 0.
Slightly.
Meanwhile, Splice look to try and make a dive on the bot. Not going to happen. Instead, turning their attention to mid. But H2K are actually going to come up with first tower of the game thanks to this Rift Herald play. And that puts them a little bit closer in that gold game.
Yeah, and if you're H2K, you want
the second longest. H2K holds at 13 right now. And the other teams were Mysterious Monkeys and Dragonborns.
Dragonborns.
I know, that's a name. That's a name you don't hear a whole lot. Now Larson, he goes in for Niski, gets the Shurima shuffle back right into Kadril, forcing the flash. And there's going to be a shockwave traded for even more damage. Niski's going to fall. Larson is managing to come up with the kill, and they keep going all into the Lamster Spite. Xerxes Odoamne caught up, and H2K collapse excellently. Xerxes is shut down by Promiscue's Ignite, and H2K smash. I think it's important to give him something he's comfortable on, especially at this level. Even though it's the LCS, sometimes comfort is more important.
It's going to get very low regardless. Oh, nice shockwave.
Yeah, no follow-up though. You can see Kasing waiting around the side. He actually goes in this time. And H2K not so bad at math that I know that 2 is not greater than 3. So Sheriff and Promiscue back away. That is 1 tower to the Splice boys.
If you notice the way that
instead they focus their energies elsewhere, right? They're pushing in 3 lanes at the moment, but the one that's getting the most done.
Can we see the Baron? I think they're on it.
Yeah, they got it. They surprised everybody.
Yeah.
22-minute Baron.
That deserves a round. And Smitty J just sits in the bot side and split pushes. Promiscue, buddy. Honestly, you don't need to do anything here. Please don't. My heart, it can only take so much.
He's fine though.
But there you go, exactly like that. You set up.
Avoid that infamy of tying Origin in 2017, going at 0 and 14. And they are well on their way to do it right now.
Was second place in that Season 1 World Championships.
Oh, speaking of Smitty J, hello! I had a transition, but forget about that one. Smitty's gonna fall, but not before he picks up a kill. Takes down Kasing. Never change Foxdrop. I never changed Smitty J. Pushing himself in the bottom side. He does grab an inhibitor tower. And H2K, like clockwork, are right back to the Baron. Promise Q helping Xerxes get rooted up here, and he's going to have to use the Lamb's Respite. He's going to pop off in just a couple of seconds. Meanwhile, look what's happening up at the inhibitor. It is chaos on both sides. Knock away. Xerxes is not going to be able to go down in that one, but he can't get into the Baron pit, so KazaLoLL gets the smite down. And once again, SmittyJ.
Everyone in Berlin loves an underdog. H2K looking to prove it right now.
One hell of an underdog, trying to stop that losing streak. That would feel oh so good for this team, who've had rough fortunes for most of it now. Xerxes nearly getting caught. He's forced to flash away. That is just so much CC train going through. So a tower's going to get taken out with his Baron buff in tow. H2K well on their way. Can Kassim get the flank off onto Larson? He looks a hunting, gets the ignite. I don't think that's enough. Oh, looks for the death from below. Larson dodges out. Nice play by the rookie Pullman. And he gets the outplay, but he's still clipped by Kave in the end. And H2K don't care. They've got an inhib.
They've got an inhib. But Niski wants more. He's thinking about it. The Stone player.
Oh, two-step and KazaLoLL. I like this. Nicely done.
I think he's still not long for this world.
No, but it still keeps on going. That's a lot of fights. Now Kave, hop over. There's the Gnar from SmittyJ looking for some revenge from earlier. Sheriff 1v2. SmittyJ flashing right back.
Gonna get Mega.
This is going to be a triple kill for the Orianna, but Niski, I don't think he'll live to talk about it. Nicely played by SmittyJ.
And that could just be game. There are huge death timers on the side of Splice. SmittyJ is alive. I think he's won the game.
You could not predict this one. The last man standing is SmittyJ. Kassim comes back up, but there's a big Gnar up against the Nexus. Tower going to fall pretty close, though. SmittyJ has to hop away back in mini Gnar form. And he should be able to take down this Nexus turret, but I don't think he's going to be able to end the game here.
Not quite. All right, maybe we got a little bit hypey here on the H2K ending.
Okay.
It's been a bit of a slugfest to an extent.
Very different from our opening game today. KazaLoLL, Sheriff, Larson find that their wave's been clipped off, but look at the mini wave charging in the mid, charging in the bot.
And this is the difficult thing for Splice right now, is they have two super minion waves pushing in here. SmittyJ can't really split push, at least for any significant objectives, outside of the Nexus, really. But that does make it hard now for Splice to adequately and efficiently defend against a H2K push, because it's only one lane that H2K have to go to, and it is two really hard pushing lanes that Splice have to defend, not including the one that H2K are actively pushing.
It's the point where you just go back to the fountain, heal up, try it all again, but H2K looking to close the net here. Sheriff hurting the last wave of minions into the top side. That last Nexus tower is not looking too healthy either, so H2K going to close this one out as SmittyJ just runs over Kassim in Mega Gnar form. You got to think this is the end, Foxdrop. H2K will be able to find themselves a win in this one. One last fight, and Splice are falling. Playoff hope starting to get a little more dim for this team, but as it is only the Nexus, for H2K, today is a great day.
One physical damage right now. It could be a Yasuo. So now here's the thing. We've actually seen Orianna bottom lane. I think this is an Orianna for Neon, and they're going to put Exile on the Yasuo. It's been fantastic stuff out of him, just really revitalizing this roster as he looks for another gank in the top lane.
Flag and drag does connect now. Lightning Rush to try to take White Knight out to safety. Cannot find the stun, has to flash over the pillar immediately. No hesitation as he goes in. First blood dropping for Vitality. That's the kill for Kick.
Plus the flag and drag combo there from KazaLoLL is down bottom lane.
Hold that thought, Attila. What are you doing? You've overstayed your welcome. Neon does not hesitate. Clockwork wind up. Clockwork take down as well. Can they walk down Jack Troll? Nowhere for him to leap out. Are they going to commit anything else? The flash out. They're so hungry for, but just action across the map. There's a trade in the mid lane.
It doesn't stop.
We're going to hold off on calling this one. There's no tornado there, so they're going to back off. But a brief. For Unicorns Love, stop the cannon from getting put down. Instead, they're going to try to play around the bot lane because Totoro is looking to make the play. Stun now stacked up. He's going to lock up. Attila, yeah, bye-bye, buddy. That's all she wrote. Cole going to grab that one. Clean plays from the home. Exile still potentially going to hold his own in the mid lane, but Jack Troll looking to give Chizuke a little bit more support. Taunt does connect. Chain CC does manage to come through. Are they going to get the knock-up as well? They have managed to take him down. Exile, will he manage to make it out? Wins the war. No chance.
And up in the top lane, Kick is trying to counter jungle away from Cold. They're just going in.
Dangerous Cataclysm to flash out. Ooh, immediately the combo. Galio was here too. The map movement from Vitality, asserting their dominance, but Totoro ready to go over the wall. White Knight, no ultimate yet, though, could be in trouble trying to punt him out, but still the taunt connects. White Knight goes down. That's the double dropping for Cabo. Totoro next on the menu potentially can't find the stun. Can he take anyone else out? They managed to get him down. Nobody drops for Vitality. That is a clean dive.
Oh my god, Vitality just run all the way across the map. Was able to steal away a red buff as well, and Cole just has to jump off of this Kennen train. This matchup is terrible. He's not going to be doing much.
Side lane. His ulta will always have value, at least for the one time he gets to use it if stopwatch is there.
Okay.
CC coming through on the taunt there. Kikis is here as well. Unicorns Love, this could be their chance to turn it around, trying to make it out. Immediately taken down. Totoro going to snag that kill. Kikis running for his life, but just one picked up from Unicorn. Moving already, so they have to be ready for that Galio to come in. Not going to connect. And
Okay.
Exile now moving in. They want to get the chain CC going forward. Gragas going to try to stop the play, and it's Gragas. And now they need to pull back Exile. You already burned your cooldowns, bud. You can't go back in. Immediate use of the Herald to follow up. Vitality going to look to break down this tower on the back of that.
And to add insult to injury, White Knight's trying to roam down. He's losing minions to the turret. Vitality are just reading Unicorns like a book. They know that Totoro and Cold want to make a play around the mid lane, so they just go all in.
Oh, the chain CC. Beautiful combo. Flag and drag, the knockup from Rakan, the pillar to stop any movement forward. Another charge down the mid lane. 4K Gold League going to grow to more than 5K on the back of this tower. Ender. This is dominance from Vitality.
Yeah, we're 14 minutes in, already almost 6,000 gold advantage for the team that just took out Fnatic. Fnatic, who are poised to be the #1 team in the league coming into this week. Well, Vitality shut them down yesterday. Now they're trying to put themselves in the conversation.
Zuke, the taunt. Combo. Oh my god, no! Gentlemen, you may have bit off a little more than you could chew. They are going to be able to take down Jizuke in the end, but my god.
Avert your eyes.
If they did not.
Jizuke is stone cold.
All right, I guess we'll take that kill. Back to the game.
That was
Unicorns
interesting.
Love do manage to get a tower. Definitely can't
Yeah.
1v1 on the side lane. So who is your actual split pusher? I don't think it's
one.
the Orianna. Cabo's going to finally grab this tower. It's been a long battle of just getting a little bit of chip damage in at a time. But Ender, things definitely look bad for the side of Unicorns Love. And Exile may be in trouble here. CC goes in as Rakan manages to find that one. Exile now running for his life to flash forward, though Kikis wants to close it out.
Not going to take any chances right gold for them waiting to be picked up.
And they see it in the form of kills, not in the form of towers. Cabo knocked out. Ooh, good catch by Jacktrol there in the end. Totoro now running for his life. The TP coming in. Cold debating. What does he do in this scenario? Well, for now, let's let his support die. And Vitality grab yet another. They've proven in the past that they can beat Unicorns of Love. Just chasing for that playoff spot. Maybe this is something, though. Jizuke taken out again. 3 deaths this game from Jizuke. Unicorns of Love have found what they believe to be we can control this. Cabo needs to be careful. So many members here. TP now coming in. They're trying to chain it to CC. Now locking him down. The flag.
Full-on team fight, it's still not going to look good. They have to figure out some way to divvy up the fight. Maybe use a Gragas cask to knock away.
This is the funeral march, folks. Can he do it? Is this opportunity? He does have a creep wave. He's now running.
And
The knockup. What? Can he execute? Round of applause for Exile.
Oh, fight in the mid lane.
Now immediately the fight engage continues.
That's a teleport behind.
Jarvan on the way in. He hasn't burned too many cooldowns quite yet. He's going to look for it. Neon and Cold, they're running right into that funnel. That's 3 members. Cabo sees it, but the body block from Cold is excellent to stop the fight in its tracks. An immediate flash out. A good disengage from Unicorns of Love. Well, at least from 3 of them. Sadly, Totoro locked up. Beautiful headbutt pull, but it just looked pretty. As there's too many getting lower. It's a slow Baron from the side of Vitality.
They do have a shockwave for this.
Neon, can he find the setup? They're looking for the engage. They the shockwave misses completely. Now it's all on Cold. The taunt is there. The CC, they're stopping him from getting into the pit. He can't do anything. And that means it's going to be an easy pickup. Wait a second. Slow burn in the end. White Knight wants to get something back. Unicorns of Love now looking to turn it. Can they take this one? Jizuke, he's next on the menu. White Knight, he has the Blade of the Rune King. He can start to chase these targets down. He may not have the damage, but his teammates are there. In the end, a 1 fight for the Unicorns, but Baron falling for Vitality.
Yeah, they lost the Baron, but Unicorns now have the chance to start getting some turrets, getting some gold back in their pockets. They actually made the team fight work out for themselves. White Knight came in on the teleport.
Because the fight is breaking out.
The rest of the Unicorns, they gotta try to defend or just go in.
Trying to look forward. He does manage to find 2. The shockwave is immediately there. The cannon is blocking up the rest of the team. Can they turn it back? The shutdown onto Attila. He's got 2 stopwatches, but he can't push either button when he's locked up. Now Exile trying to run, still looking to fight Jizuke. No hesitation. The Conqueror means he's still strong. Unicorns of Love. The theoretical power of the incredibly fed Jarvan with the Swain, with the Galio is there, but it's been Unicorns of Love starting these fights, finding the engages. It's been Totoro and push so that they would not think that they were in there. That's a season 1 baby. Exile finds the engage immediately. They're gonna run it at everybody. They're gonna find it. Unicorns of Love are not going to drop today. The shutdown on the Kikis. Everything in their favor now. Vitality falling apart in front of our eyes.
Dracos, I'm telling you, I did not believe. I thought Vitality had so much of an advantage. They should surely be able to close out the game. But this is week 7 here in the EU LCS. Any team can beat any other team in the league, and Unicorns are doing it.
And Unicorns are the original Wombo combo kings here in the ULCS. It was Gnar and Vladimir back in the day. Today it is the Yasuo, the Gragas, the Alistair, Orion, and Kennen. They are so good at pulling the trigger, no matter who
inside. This is when Vitality need to make a play, or they're going to start losing turrets.
Do or die. They found the engagement. They're going to go in. Neon has gone gold, and they've managed to interrupt the ultimate coming in from Jizuke. Neon is still alive. Jizuke wants to find the kill back. Now they're looking for an opportunity. Exile, the last remaining David Shealer. Enough with the cannon in the middle of everyone. Can he find it? No, Unicorns of Love cut down. Vitality, they've given them their chance to play, but not today, they say. We will not be upset. They find the fight win.
That's not an AP cannon, Dracos. That is 80. He goes into 5 members, but gets next to nothing out of it. 5 members of Vitality are still alive. They have minions in mid, minions in top lane. They don't care about the Baron right now because they're looking for 2 inhibitors.
White Knight, though, still looking for a fight, flashing out to safety. Good moves, but not going to be enough. 80 cannon, can he get anything else? Does not look like it. Running out. It's not going to happen in the end. That is the shutdown. Going to go over to Jack Troll in the end. Minions.
Well, Totoro might actually just be caught here.
That's the team, though, looking to collapse.
Wait a second.
Totoro with the ultimate. They're splitting up. They go, we see the turn and burn. We know you're going to try to turn this one around. Can he bring it back? Totoro. Ball pulls him back to safety. Jack Troll now trying to be the one to find the engage. Totoro has already been taken out. Vitality, this could be their fight. This could end it all if they can find it. Cabo Shard going forward.
Will be absolutely devastating here from Vitality.
All eyes on Cole. Oh, they're going to try to interrupt him. 8K, he's just not here at the right time. Easy takedown in the end. But White Knight, no flash. Yeah, okay. I don't even know if Shuriken can reach that far, but if it can, I don't think that was going to be it. Baron will drop for Vitality in the end, and now the question is, what can they do with it? And Totoro in the previous fight. Unicorns of Love not doubling down on the pick, though. If they do survive, they give up the Baron, they give up the Drake. These are things they can afford to lose. Tower, Unicorns of Love, I feel like they've got to just back it up to the inhibitor, and well, the gold graph tells you the story of this game. Back and forth for sure.
It's been a lot of blue the whole time. But at that 30-minute mark, Unicorns in a very similar situation found an engage with Totoro. They picked off Attila and won the fight. They're going to need something like that again.
Ulti comes out from Totoro. Immediately Vitality back off. They say, we know this is your chance. This is your window of opportunity to find the fight. Vitality playing a lot slower. Respecting it. They don't have a ranged champion, but they have a ranged cannon minion and a Baron buff. 2 minutes left. Unicorns of Love, can they survive the onslaught?
I mean, Unicorns, they almost have to find an engagement right here because there's super minions in the mid lane. This next minion wave from Vitality will break the tower. You don't want to give over 2 inhibitors to this Vitality roster. It's up to Totoro to find the engage.
Forward, Totoro only manages to find one. Immediately counter
Vitality!
Oh! Blood in his eyes! He finds the opportunity, and it is Unicorns of Love who die. No hesitation, the delete button is pressed. Goodbye to the hopes and dreams of the turnaround from the Unicorn lineup. And hello, Vitality, fighting their way back to the top. Oh, how we've missed you.
Non-stop action, fight after fight.
But there's a lot of skill shots here that can miss. Setting up now ultis are not easy, and right now your main engage is Nocturne diving in, and then now has to follow up.
And you're not the team with
that broke out, but you notice there's this, actually, look out.
Ulti gonna come in, is gonna connect immediately. The chance to see the follow-up. Paranoia comes out, the ulti cats looking for the outplay. Is he gonna get locked up under tower? The fear is there, Jankos wants to get one back. Can he turn it anymore? Does pull out. 1 for 1.
1 for 1. First, they're going all in now.
Looking for it. They've blocked up with Deed. Immediately the cleanse tries to come out, but you can't stop the knock. They're trying to get a Predator coming through. They just want the Tom Kents. They're not even going to waste any time on Hjarnan. Can they get it, though? Wadid is still alive. The knockup, where does it go? Caps still trying to make it pretty. Bwipo making his way out the pool there to reset the aggro.
Oh, Jankos!
But here comes Jankos! The knockup goes out. Bye-bye. Good that you're going to flee, Caps, but you're going to die in the end.
That's the counter right there.
Earlier in the trade against G2's bottom lane, that was definitely missing for them to all in. Proxy's going in. Source is on his way. There's no flash on Perks.
Aftershock, a lot of damage here. Oriana may not be able to close this one out. Of course, the burst is gone. Ornn is going to try to come in. Whoa. Just going to get it with the dip there. Just hit him with the writhing face first, Noah Vladimir. A little bit of a risk here. Of course, first items are coming through. Hjarnan has had this Blade of the Rune King complete for a while. Luden's Echo coming through for the side of Perk here. 5 members strong for Fnatic. G2, it looks like they're just going to have to give this one up, but can Fnatic find the follow-up engage with D trying to save somebody? Shane says he isn't going to come out.
Wonder's coming down, actually. They might look for a flank.
Nocturne with the ulti available.
Their limits, test their boundaries, and find an opening. The openings just haven't come, and now Fnatic are clawing back in this game with the Herald.
Yeah, exactly. Like
For a Runon's Hurricane, more than likely, then the Infinity Edge. At 3 items, he's going to destroy the front line of Soaz and Broxa on the side of Fnatic. Are a little bit slow on the rotation. Caps is top lane without a teleport, but they're still making a play.
Going to throw out the ultimate. It is going to catch Perks.
Whoa!
Whippo! The beast has been unleashed. Perks goes down. You can't stop that. Tom Kench Devour wouldn't have saved him. Fnatic still finding the pick. Caps is uncontested on the top side. Wonder uncontested on the bottom, but Fnatic control the tempo. They can look to make a play with D trying to save the backs of his allies as Wonder grabs his tier 2.
we just talked about the difference between the Vladimir and the Varus on one.
Gentlemen, AK, the Baron could be the deciding moment. Wonder, no range built up on the Gnar. He needs a little bit more. He needs more time to get started. With D has been caught out. Caps finds the engage. The wind wall stops Yarner from doing anything. Jankos is just an innocent bystander. He can do nothing but sit and watch the destruction as G2 run for the hills. Wonder now locked up and taken down. Blippo so strong in this game.
And that's assuming Fnatic don't pull the trigger.
Oh, they're pulling it. Soaz wants to hold again.
It all comes out. They manage to connect on the Wood D. Now they don't even need anything else. The follow-up is there from Broxa. The shockwave is too little too late. Perks is now running for his life. One more auto going to...
Shouldn't be able to get much more than one.
I just want to highlight as well that the Vladimir pick in team fights has been huge, and the Xayah was banned instead of it against Fnatic's bottom lane.
The fear is real. We've seen Marksman coming back. They thought, hey, maybe he's been practicing. Maybe they've seen it in solo queue as well. They didn't want to take the risk. Oh, and we talked about this last game, Ender. When there's zeros in the team fight damage, usually that's the team who lost.
Yeah, that's a pretty good indicator, especially when 2 of them immediately blow up. The other cancels his teleport and doesn't come into the fight. But again, it's actually Perks this time taking a turret in the top lane while the rest of Fnatic are grouped up and taking multiple towers all over.
And that's kind of been the way for G2 now to play the rest of the game, is always having someone in a side lane. You see the build from Wonder. It's very much focused on being a strong split pusher. He's not going to be able to stop Caps. That's a problem. No one can maybe try and go for an inhib. Sadly for him, he's too far away now. He knows Fnatic can push all the way down the base if he shows for longer because he doesn't have teleport. Another way for them is if they can engage with Jankos into a big Mega Gnar.
Here we go. Comes no Mega Gnar. Instantly, the team is just cut down. Broxa coming in, running everybody down. Fnatic playing with their food. Wonder running for the hills. Oh, he's still tired. He can't get any rage. Goes taken out. That's the double for Caps. Beautiful fight for Fnatic.
Thank God G2 banned that Xayah. That would have been so hard to deal with. Instead of this Vladimir, that's effectively one-shotting the backline of G2 in every single fight.
We thought it was going to be a Caps comp, but it's all Blippo all the time.
And Fnatic, a rough game yesterday. Maybe some started to doubt, but the Fnatic faithful are alive in the EU LCS crowd. They're going to go for the fountain.
Get 'em, baby!
They know how much it hurts the pride of G2. They're going to close it out in the end. Fnatic takes sole control of second place.
Bottom lane, you can take Lucian mid into a Galio. I actually really like that matchup. It's so hard for Galio to punish the mobility of a Lucian.
Here, the engage can come in.
Oh, that back top
roaming to the top side. TP coming in. Vizicachi gonna go for the double bounce here. Hookshot wall dive. Cannot sidestep, but now trying to run to safety. Misfit's not gonna get anything here. TP comes in as they see an opportunity. Schalke think they see the overextend. The taunt is there. Can they take down Vizicachi? First blood going through, but Upset is here looking to dish out a little bit more damage. Mickey now backing off. They're just going to trade 1-for-1 in the end, but Nukeduck wants to make it a little bit more. The slow connects. Where's the knockup? There's his. Oh, Mickey now running. No Spirit's Refuge this time. Double kill for the Lucian.
It's all about the numbers advantages. You said it.
Experience difference compared to the other players.
Vizicachi, though, going to run it out. This is the combo we were talking about. No chance, no hope to escape. Point and click him down. Misfits grab that kill.
And this also actually fits in with the point. Because
we're going to shift onto Nukeduck once again when this team was struggling. He was in sole point of contention. That's going to be a quick pick. Taken down there. You wanted to see it, and there it is.
First professional kill for Nukeduck on Velcos.
Oh, baby.
Right there, using that little graphic as well.
So many firsts this game. First Mage in the career of Hansama. First Vel'Koz mid, and another gank in the mid lane.
Might just be the second kill as well. Holding off, taking a little bit of time here. Just gonna use the ulti. Life Form Disintegration Ray taken down.
It looks awful in terms of the 1v1 matchup.
And historically, this has been kind of a comfort pick. We'll hold that thought. Maxlor may just get taken out here. They're trying to find a little bit of disruption. He comes in, but that's true damage. Not enough. Nuke Duck taken out. Alfari is still alive. Vizichachi, one more auto's going to take it down. Amazing flashes for it, but that's going to cost him his life. Hansama's running. Boomerang, where's it going to be? The fancy footwork. They're trying to take him out. Hansama's still alive. Gets taken down. Headbutt pulverized. Double in the end.
Trying to do his best to stop that port from coming through. Did end up giving Schalke another kill on the back half of that fight.
The first one, and he will also admit that he had issues in spring. It's important to look at the kind of games he's playing and saying, okay, is this a game where we can actually blame him for something? I think so far in the Galio, despite being down in CS, he's done his job. He's followed the calls with the team. He said,
Alfari going to get a little cheeky here and go forward, being willing to tank the tower to take it down. Still, Schalke grabbing their tower first.
Yeah, should be a Schalke overall turret victory, not in the sense of the numbers, but they will get a big charge on that top lead over Hansama, who's been running around with the rest of his teammates, trying to take down turrets as a group. It's definitely been much more emphasis on upset to carry, whereas Misfits look to the top.
This game, and Vizichachi may find himself in trouble. The flash to extend there. The stun is going to connect. Shen is coming in as well. Everything being burned to take down Vizichachi. Misfits grab the kill.
And down to the bottom lane, Upset goes in.
Wow, Upset wants to take down Hansama. He says 80 carries. Can they come out on top? The heal's going to come through. Hansama gets cut down by an 80 carry. It's almost poetic.
Upset, he's gonna lock it in. He's gonna take the fight in the side lane. He's always in that side lane, but while that's going on, Misfits are pushing in the top lane. It's a little bit of a race.
Amazing looking for the engage. They are gonna find it. It's not double teleport. The knock. Mickey X stops the ultimate from Nuke Duck. That is disaster coming in. Upset still gonna look to try to turn this fight around. Now Fari is in the middle of everybody. Wants that true damage hit. Upset doesn't hesitate. He's going. What are you doing? The flash out. He makes it to safety.
oh my god, he's insane! So that is a problem, that the Misfits will have the advantage in the side lane due to this Camille. See if he can survive. Oh, he goes for the kill instead.
Oh, coming in. TP goes out, needs to knock him back, throws him into the wall. The combo's coming in, but they put him in the middle of the Galio. Still, he goes down. Nuke Duck uncontested on the ultimate, but the flash forward from the Senkuks. Here comes Hansama, goes in with the Hemo Plague. You wanted to see a mage in action. He's going to give it to you. Crimson Rush.
I said this last game. I'm so happy to see, and even back in fourth game. It jinxed it.
You jinxed it every time.
And then Fnatic suddenly ran over G2, but
on the side of Misfits, Schalke are going to be very happy with this pickup. All the damage you can get is what you're going to need when it boils down to just one big team fight between these two squads.
Absolutely the case.
After their first, but they didn't quit. They didn't just leave. They kept trying, they kept building, and now here we are.
Now they're trying to keep finding picks. Senkuks could be in trouble here. Black Cleaver cuts through the armor. Senkuks will get taken out. That mid laner down, that ultimate gone. Big advantage to Schalke for the next 4.
Trying to fight, he is squishy.
You can see though, Schalke are still so scared about moving into the Baron, even with Senkuks down. Getting yourselves caught in a pit against Hansama is deadly, but they're looking for an inhibitor tower.
Are they confident enough fighting against Hansama? They got taken out in an instant. Everything they could possibly want on the side of Schalke. Perfect engage, perfect chain CC. The novice ability for Hansama on this Vladimir showing through as he gets caught by that beautiful engage from Amazing.
There's so much CC on the side of Schalke. Sejuani in there, knockups from Vel'Koz. Vanders will getting
his... Misfits need to pull the trigger on the Baron, or at least be able to get this tower. Vizichachi misses the boomerang though. That's going to be a DPS loss. Now Alfari trying to find something. Shen ult is now coming in. TP's left and right, but they're fighting in Schalke territory. Mickey completes, but that's not what you want. You're in the middle of the enemy team. There is no response left for the rest of the Misfits lineup. That is disaster.
I mean, huge CC down and couldn't use it in time, and that's why Mickey shows up alone.
Oh, and the Galio now set to fall. They're just poking him out. They're not burning too many cooldowns. Maxwell on the backside. He has the flash. Upset going to look for the duel. Going to try to fight this one out. Has a lot of damage to Black Cleaver as well. The Bruiser Lucian can just start to cut through Maxwell. 5k health and dropping. The Baron remains leashed by Amazing. Eyes set on the prize. It is a split fight as Mickey X looks to buy a bit of time. On the backside, they still manage to take down one. Upset looking for the rinse and repeat on that 1v1 versus Hansama, but Senkuks is there. Means he's going to have to back it off.
Shouts them time and time again, but no one from Misfits is on the way.
Everything going now in the favor of Schalke. 3k health, the uncontested Baron in the end. They cut down Misfits to earn their prize. They'll
CA is well completed. He's played very aggressive in this game. It's actually looked very good for him overall. Schalke now once again gets to group.
Schalke have been confident this game. They will continue the siege. They will look to take it nice and easy. But Misfits, they need to show us some confidence too. They need to find that shotgun, that one engage that can turn this game. They're not going to find it here. They're backing off. They're playing safe. But you have to wonder, what are they waiting for? They need to get something.
They're waiting for the Hemo plank. Hansama does not have that available, and it lets Schalke walk straight into this base, take down 2 inhibitors, and they might not just stop here. They're still looking to go forward.
Amazing, ready to go forward. Gnar slowing down the opposition. They're taking that towers. Misfits, you have to pull the trigger.
Go.
You need to go now. Upset is taking the tower. Camille is Mega Gnar. Maybe they just look to get it started on the side of Schalke. Maybe counter-engage is the option. They have to respect the Mega Gnar, though. They can't approach. Alfari's on the backside, but he's immediately going to get locked up. The CC from the cow has been burned. Vander backing off. Looking for the cooldown reset. Brief pause.
Minions, turret is already low here.
Waiting for the crescendo of this game. Where is it going to be? Slow chip down. What's the story? Vizicachi uncontested. In the meantime, they're taking their time. Goodbye to Max. Lord Alfari on the backside, though, immediately going to try to cut through Vander. Want to keep the fight going. Vizicachi does get taken down. Vander is now in trouble. Alfari does fall, but the Galio ulti comes through. Mickey X trying to block what he can, but it's too little too late. All eyes on Hansama, and he gets taken down. No chance to pool. Double kill, triple kill, quadra kill for upset, and a beautiful game from Schalke.
Misfit